Welcome to the CruiseWebinar and Regent Seven Seas Cruises. My name is Kate Otto, and I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for Regent Seven Seas Cruises. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about us. What will cruising look like? We have created a healthy sail panel who negotiated with the CDC up to 73 protocols that have been in place for our return to sailing. And these are some of them. And what I'd like to do is just highlight that all individuals, our guests and our crew, must be vaccinated before we set sail. A lot of these protocols are fluid. They may change in the future. However, this is what we have currently as our protocols for return to sailing. So our first sailing is September 11th of this year, round trip London on our Seven Seas Splendor. The Explorer is October 16th of 2021, and that's a Venice to Rome. The Mariner has a wonderful holiday cruise, December 18th of 2021, Miami to San Francisco. The Navigator begins January 6th in the Caribbean, and also after San Juan, we'll do round trip Barbados sailings. And then our Voyager, for the first time ever, will begin her med season in February. So we have a round trip Barcelona, and it's doing quite well our whole season. This is just a highlight of some of our new itineraries, and this is a holiday sailing December 20th on the Explorer. So many ports of call, this is what we're known for, and you can see all these wonderful islands. What a way to spend a holiday with family or friends. And then our Barcelona to Lisbon, it's a 10-night cruise, but look at how many ports of call. We're very port intensive. We offer lots of overnights in the various itineraries, so you can spend more time seeing that destination. And then our round trip Miami on the Explorer, it's a 10-night cruise in February. Lots of great ports of call there. And then our Alaska sailings. They're either Seward to Vancouver or in reverse, 7 nights. And we do offer pre and post on most of our cruises. That this would be pre and post would be like the Rocky Mountaineer train, or it would be Denali. So we have many opportunities for you to choose from. This is also a destination where we really have a lot of multi-generation families. It's a great destination, and we have a children's program in place as well. Here's our fleet. The Seven Seas Splendor and Explorer are sister ships, 750 people, and all balconies. The Voyager and the Mariner, 700 passengers, and again, all balconies. And then our little baby, the Seven Seas Navigator, 490 guests and 10% windows. Unrivaled space at sea has always been one of our pillars. We create lots of space for you where you have personal space and you feel very safe on board. If you look at this description and chart, if you look to the bottom right, what we're doing here is comparing our Splendor, which is 750 people, to a premium line of over 3,000 people. Then you look at our tonnage versus their tonnage, and then you come out with what's the space per 100 guests. And again, the space at sea is shown when you see 100 guests with Regent and 100 guests on a premium cruise line. So lots of personal space as well as outdoor space. And with only 750 people on board, we do have very, very spacious, expansive deck areas, pool areas, large. There's just, even in our regular lounges and everything else on board inside, it's very, very spacious. This just shows you one of the private settings we have. You can find these areas throughout the ships. And then open seating is always available in many of our restaurants. We do also have alternate restaurants that you just make a reservation. And again, it's just seating like you would at a regular restaurant. And then outdoor in the pool grill. This is a wonderful place to go, especially after a long day of shore excursions, where you can just go right to the grill. You have a full dinner menu and you're just dining under the stars. It's a fabulous way to end your evening. And then always, we're known for large balconies. These are wonderful areas to spend the morning over coffee or the afternoon with a glass of wine, or just relaxing and looking at the open sea. And this is what makes Regent set apart from any other cruise line. We deliver an unrivaled experience. Every luxury is included. We also have immersive exploration on all of our short departures. Impeccable service with our beautiful, wonderful staff. Luxurious suites, which I will show you, and our exquisite cuisine. This is everything that Regent Seven Seas Cruises includes. Business class air, round trip, over the water is our biggest hit. Most of you like business class air, so we offered it as an inclusion. And then unlimited shore excursions as well, and I'll tell you a little bit about those. And then one night pre-hotel and the concierge suites are higher. Unlimited beverages, wines, spirits, water, everything you would be charged for on another ship is included with us. And gratuities, specialty restaurants, transfers, free Wi-Fi, and new is free laundry. So that's wonderful. You don't have to pack as much anymore. You can just bring a suitcase and then get your laundry done while you're on board. This is a wonderful chart that we use to compare Regent Seven Seas with another luxury line, also a premium cruise line. And basically, you look at the cruise fare per person. I know this is an eye chart, and you can get this from your CruiseWeb travel advisor. But if you look at where we start versus the other luxury line versus the premium line in a comparable cabin suite, it's what's included. And you go down all the way at Regent, we start and end at the same price. There's no hidden costs. But if you go on another luxury line, they start and then you have to add everything that's not included. And shore excursions can really add up as well. And then they come out much more expensive than where they started. And the same with the premium line, much more expensive. It's wonderful if you pay one time and then you have everything included on your experience. Immersive exploration. We sail to over 450 worldwide destinations. And these are just a highlight on a map, on the world map, where we go. And again, all over the world. We also include world cruises here. Our Alaska, Canada, New England, South America, Asia, everywhere. Some new overnight ports that we have on board. We actually, for our itineraries, usually will do 2 nights in St. Petersburg on a 10-night cruise. It really gives you an opportunity to spend more time in that port. And Jerusalem, Stockholm even at times will have overnights. But I must highlight here that we are very port intensive. So you'll spend a lot more time in the ports than you would on a larger ship. Even though we've been sailing for 30 years, we still found 17 new ports. So this is a list of all of our new destinations. Grand cruises of up to 94 nights have become very, very popular. You all have bucket lists that you want to accomplish, and these have sold very, very well. But these are offered on a yearly basis, wonderful grand voyages. And then our world cruise. Fortunately, our 2023 cruise, which is It never happened before. It sold out in a week. So our 2024 cruise, World Cruise, will open July 14th. If you have interest, please contact your CruiseWeb advisor as soon as possible to let them know that you're interested, and we will do whatever we can to get you booked on the World Cruise. Unlimited shore excursions. So here, if we're in a port of call from 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m., not overnighting. So we'll offer an excursion in the morning, come back to the ship for lunch, maybe, or stay there for lunch, and then in the afternoon. And if we're overnighting, we even offer these in the evening, and they are not walking, city walking tours. They're really great tours. They're very active, some of them. There's so many choices. You get up to 7 per port, and you can sign up for these way ahead of time. And by the time you're on your 3rd day, you might just want 1 instead of 2, or 2 instead of 3, but they are unlimited and no cost to you whatsoever. And may I highlight here that our groups during the shore excursion, you might have a big bus and there might be 30 people. There might be 20 people. So we always have small groups instead of hundreds of people piling on to a bus. This is a much better way to experience the port and the destination you're going to. We do offer choice excursions, and these are region choice excursions that are at a cost, but they're a little more elaborate. This happens to be one that I took. It's Catherine's Palace in St. Petersburg. And when we entered the palace, we were greeted with champagne, and we walked the halls full of artwork. It was just magnificent. But this room, the gold ballroom, is stunning. It's just amazing to stand in there. And then they had a concert for us. And after that, we went to a Russian restaurant to try a really local Russian food. It was so much fun. And these excursions at a cost can be purchased with shipboard credit that you'll get from the CruiseWeb, and you can apply them to the choice excursions or private car and driver, or even the spa on board. Impeccable service. Every detail is taken care of by our staff. And I have to say, they're a wonderful group. And we are currently hiring back, taking back our entire crew that we had before. No new ones, just our entire crew. And we are positioning them on the various ships, and they'll go through a little bit of retraining. And I'll tell you, they are so special, this group. And without our crew, we wouldn't have the repeat passengers that we do have year to year. And I have to say, it's a 1 to 1.4 crew to passenger ratio. So you get so much service on board. And it's just very exciting to get to know that. They will get to know you. It'll be a personal experience. They're just wonderful staff for us. We do offer butler service in the penthouse and above, and they bring in some special afternoon treats or canapes with some champagne, whatever you like, the butler will offer to you. And then having a dedicated suite attendant is truly important, especially nowadays. So you will have that one personal dedicated suite attendant just for you. Dining in suite. Oh, this is wonderful, especially if you've been out all day with shore excursions. You just look at the menu from Compass Rose, and dinner is served course by course in your stateroom. We set up the table, you can watch a movie and just relax. So this is available for you. And onboard life. There is so much to do on board our ships. We have evening entertainment, of course. We have lecture programs, all kind of casino with blackjack, roulette, slot machines. Our culinary kitchen is aboard the Explorer and the Splendor. This is so much fun. Again, classes are at a cost, but they're nominal for like an hour and a half course. So much fun. And then also we offer shore excursions, so culinary tours ashore with the culinary chef. So lots of fun there. And then, of course, our lecturers. We do have lectures on all of our sailings as far as destination, but then some sailings will have special lecturers. So watch out for that. And you can find the lecture list by contacting your wonderful person at the CruiseWeb. These are some spotlight cruises that we usually do every year: public broadcasting, bridge, wine, reunions, so many different ones. And we have some dedicated sailings for these events. And our Serene Spa, this spa is, we own it, and we offer many, many choices of treatments. We also offer classes in the fitness center and a big fitness center. And on the Explorer and the Splendor, there's also an infinity pool for your use. It's beautiful, but it's kind of scary. And then your choices for dining. It's wonderful to have these dining choices. The open seating restaurants, basically it's Compass Rose, it's our Sette Mare and La Veranda and the Pool Grill. But then we have reservations that you make for the alternate restaurants. It's just like home. You make a reservation for 2 or 4. And what happens typically is you'll meet people on the shore excursion or on board the ship, and your table gets a little bigger. So it's so flexible. It's a wonderful experience, and so many choices in dining. Our cuisine. Recently, we've created a plant-based menu. So this is available on all of our ships and offer you over 200 selections for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And of course, vegetarian we've had for quite some time, and that can be found in the Compass Rose menu. Also, any special dietary requirements, if we know ahead, we'll plan, and we can take care of you in the Compass Rose restaurant. This is the Prime 7, which is a steak and seafood restaurant. It's one of my favorites because they serve Alaskan king crab leg, and it's 2 pounds. It is just amazing, and wonderful prime rib steaks and all kinds of choices for you. Our Compass Rose on the Splendor, so it just gives you a little area of the Compass Rose. It's a huge restaurant, beautifully appointed, Versace plates, just really exquisite. And this is for breakfast, lunch, as well as dinner. Sit wherever you like. Pacific Rim is on our latest 2 ships, the Explorer and the Splendor. And this offers Asian fusion menu and so many wonderful choices to choose from. My favorites, black miso cod. The presentation's amazing, but all of the cuisine is just so well prepared. And this is a highlight of all of our restaurants. So we have our Compass Rose, our French restaurant, Chartreuse, Pacific Rim. La Veranda is for breakfast and lunch. And it's just open area on top of the ship. And then you have a whole big area outside that you can have breakfast and look at the sea or the port. And then it turns into an Italian restaurant called Sette Mare. And it is so delicious, so much fun. You can have my favorite is Chopino, but you can do some wine tasting, and it's just so wonderful. Now our suites. We are known for our very large suites at sea. And I'll start with our largest suite, and that's the Regent Suite of 4,400 square feet. This is the dining area of the Regent Suite on board the Seven Seas Splendor. It's a 2-bedroom suite. This is one of the bedrooms. The mattress is handmade. It's a $100,000 mattress. But it's just a beautiful room and a beautiful suite. We only have one. It's always in demand, which is just incredible. It's an incredible way to travel. It has jacuzzi, has your private butler, dining, Any dine, you can dine with friends in any of your suites, but of course the larger suites, you can have full dinner with your family or your group of friends in these suites and be served course by course. I just wanted to mention, we also offer a private car and driver for the Regent choice, and that's complimentary. So this is the master suite on the Splendor. It just shows you some space. There's very large bathrooms, large closets, just the bed faces, the sliding glass doors to the sea. It's just beautiful. Very expansive master suite on the Navigator suite, separate bedroom, of course, large closets, and again, a dining area. Wonderful place to gather. And the Seven Seas suite, and this happens to be on our Voyager, our smaller 700 passenger ship, well laid out. Our penthouse suites, these are on the Splendor and also the Explorer. They have pocket doors. So if you want some to sleep in, you can just close the doors and the other person can have coffee and watch the news. So it's really well laid out, very large balcony. And then this is really our smallest suite. It's the deluxe veranda suite, and it's 325 square feet. And all of our suites come with a welcome bottle of champagne, fresh fruit and flowers, a refrigerator stocked full of all your favorite soft drinks or beer. We can give you wine or liquor, whatever you want in the suites. It's all complimentary. And again, flat screen TVs, you have unlimited Wi-Fi, and then large bathrooms and a very large closet. So exclusive rates for this evening, I'm going to just review some of the special amenities we have with CruiseWeb, which is one of our favorite partners and an excellent team of people I love to work with. And first of all, we can always create a group around a group of family, a group of friends. Lots of family and friends are sailing together this year and next year because they just need to see each other. So we have opportunities for small groups, private shore excursions. We also have highlights on music and history. I mentioned the culinary. We offer local adventure called Go Local, see what the locals do and experience what they do. There's all kinds of choices that you can make. And this is new. It's called Reconnect on Regent. Again, it's great for families of 10 or more, friends of 10 or more. We offer you free private shore excursions in the ports. There's like 3 of them that we can offer. We also will provide custom air arrangements so you can, if you're all from one area, you can fly together. In-suite notifications about your events, your shore excursion departure times, and then a really wonderful private celebration on board the ship with cocktails and hors d'oeuvres and so much fun having that, being on board with your friends and your family. Believe it or not, we are celebrating 30 years and this year, and our president, Jason Montague, will be hosting a reunion cruise on the Seven Seas Voyager, Southampton to Reykjavik. It's a stunning itinerary and very well in demand, selling very nicely. And our past guests love to be with our president. So it's a fun cruise, and then past guests see other past guests. And if you are a past guest, we'll offer you a double society savings. Spotlights, in addition to what I talked about before with the wine and the culinary and so forth, we have a variety of spotlight cruises for 2022 on specific sailings. This just highlights 2 of them. One is on Broadway. This is going to be so much fun, and we'll offer pre and post events around this spotlight for you to enjoy. And then Spotlight on World Wars, which is a 10-night London, Amsterdam. This is very popular, very interesting, and I think you would enjoy this very much. So again, pre and post and during the cruise, there'll be excursions and all kinds of activity. We are so pleased and honored to have received awards for 2020. And this is just the best all-inclusive luxury cruise line voted by our travel partners. I think it's just fabulous. And then Condé Nast Award and so forth. So we are really honored to receive these awards this year. Special offers. Well, first of all, I'd like to talk about the dress code before I forget. This is very fancy. You don't have to wear a suit. You can just wear a jacket or a long sleeve shirt. And ladies wear whatever they like. We never tell the ladies what to wear. But the men, you don't have to bring a tux. It's country club casual. Currently, we have Upgrade to Europe, and it's a 2-category upgrade from categories H through A, and it's on specific sailings in the Mediterranean and Northern Europe. This is an exclusive savings for you as a participant with the CruiseWeb. All you need to do is book your cruise with the CruiseWeb by June 24th, and your saving is up to $1,000 per person, depending on what you're booking, what category, how many days you're sailing is what the savings is. Now remember, CruiseWeb also has a lot of different offers. In other words, if they have special groups that they've lined up, they have shipboard credits that we can offer you. We can also offer you the upgrade to Europe combined with the group shipboard credit. So there's a lot of combinability. They belong to a wonderful consortium called Ensemble, and there's combinability there as well. They'll have shipboard credit on specific sailings. So give your travel advisor a ring and they'll tell you all the details. If you are traveling solo, we have many sailings that are 125% in lieu of the 200. So again, a great opportunity. We do get singles on board quite often. And it's a wonderful environment. It's small, it's exclusive, it's friendly. It's a great place to be when you're a single traveler. And last but most importantly is our kids program. Kids Sail for $9.99 is third in the room. We have had a children's program in place for many, many years. In fact, almost 20 years, where we have Club Mariner. The children are 5 to 17. We split them in 3 different age groups. The young ones have counselors on board and activities on board. Or for all the kids on board, we might do like making ice cream in the galley, or having a special movie night where 18 and younger are the only ones allowed in that lounge. So there's lots of opportunities as well as shore excursions for the kids, and it's in Alaska as well as Europe. So at this point, I'd like to say thank you for joining us. And if you have additional questions, please call my friends at the CruiseWeb at 1-800-377-9383. Thanks very much and have a great day.